Hey, what's good, fam? This your main man, Casey for L King Set for Life Wrestling Takes. On my way to work as usual. Let's talk about it. NXT live from Chicago last night. How did I think about the show? It was alright. It was decent. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting Julia to get the job done. Real talk. I was expecting Julia to get the job done. And when she didn't get it done, I was sitting up here saying, I think that's a huge miss right there. You do all this hyping, and acting like, oh, we got her. She ain't going to AEW, so we got her. And then we have her lose because of Cora J. Listen, yeah, Michael's definitely swerved everybody. I'm not gonna lie about that, but I don't know about that one, man. I genuinely don't know about that decision. I personally think Julia should. This is a new era. We're in a new era. NXT. They didn't. Everybody got brand new belts. They didn't change the logo up. We live on Dog. We're gonna be live from here on out, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm like, okay, you want to usher in? This is, like I said, this is a new era, right? That's Now, as for the match itself, yeah, I expected more. I really did. I expected more from the two of them. It just felt like a generic wrestling TV match. Didn't really feel like a big feel, even though this was a TV match, but it didn't feel like it was a pay-per-view worthy matchup. And I don't know, man. Listen, this is no disrespect to the young lady, no disrespect, because I was expecting her to win. However, this is two matches I've seen of her, and I genuinely don't know what all the hype was about. I really didn't. Like, I'm telling you, I wanted her to win. I expected her to win, but I'm talking about as in-ring ability and what I've been watching and what I've been seeing. It just reminds me like everybody else. Like, I really don't see what everybody was hyping up and why everybody was saying, oh, this the one, she the one. I'm thinking this, like I said, hey, there's no shot to the young lady. None whatsoever, because I was expecting her to win. And I said I was going to give her a full year to see if I can officially get on the bandwagon. But right now, no. So, I don't know what we do here. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what's going to happen from this point on. I really don't. So, that's something that Michaels and them going to have to figure out. Right after that, we got the street fight. Now, the street fight between Zachary Wentz and Wesley. Listen, let me tell y'all something. WWE does street fights so much. Again, it's like, everybody is always, oh, this is this and that's this and that, and what they did, yeah, they beat the brakes off each other, yeah. And the spot of the whole doggone show was the doggone Walmart cart. Them fools went direct. Michaels and them went to doggone Walmart, bought a cart, a Walmart shopping cart, had that there with all the crap that they was gonna use in the street fight. But yeah. Wesley actually got the victory, and I was kind of where I was like, oh, I was expecting Wesley to lose. I was expecting Zachary to win. Wesley actually won, so that tells me that this is tied up. This is nowhere near done. This is not over. It's not over. And Trey Miguel didn't pull up, so Then we had a tag team match. This was with Jada Parker, Lola Vice, and they went against Toxic Attraction 2.0, Fatal Influence, whatever they call themselves. JC James' new squad. And this whole foolishness about can they coexist and do they work out and all this stuff. And I guess they tried it, but Miss Parker just walked out. So she left Lola there. Now, Kalani, she was on commentary watching and everything, because they've been constantly calling her out saying that they want her. She said, I ain't scared of y'all. Y'all want my attention. I'm right here. I'm sitting here watching. Y'all clowns want me. I'm right here. It wasn't enough. Lola Vice got jumped. She got beat down, and they won. So afterwards, they called themselves trying to call Kalani out. So Kalani was like, I'm right here. Y'all want to do something? I'm right here. Let's roll. So she said, but you think I'm getting in there by myself? I got backup. Now, ain't nobody in their grandma was thinking about no doggone Jade and Bianca. But again, typical. You know the script. You know how the game works. I don't have to tell you, because they don't have nothing going on for them this weekend. Yeah, I know they're going to be hosting that Bad Blood, which is typical Triple H, doing what he does best. They came out there and basically beat the snot out of Toxic Attraction 2.0. And the three of them posed together. So you know what's going to happen next week. It's going to be Kalani Jordan with Bianca and Jade versus Fatal Influence. Ladies and gentlemen, like I try to tell y'all all the time, man, the game and how he moves and how he rolls. Everybody and their mama, like I said, listen, man, look, I don't agree with everything what my brother says, but my man wrestling with racism be on point when he be calling out Triple H's racism. He be calling that foolishness out, and I don't blame him for it. He even does the same thing for Tony Khan. So that's the one thing me and him is in agreement with. Matter of fact, he got a spaces tonight. I'm not gonna be able to make that space because he actually asked me and G Nation if we'll pull up. I'm not gonna be able to because I gotta handle my business tonight. But yeah, like I said, this whole, you know, I'm like, I get it. Yes, representation, yeah, but you know, man, like I said, man, I just wish Jade and Bianca was in something more important. I really do. But you know H just threw them titles on them because he just didn't want them allegations against him. That's all that is. So yeah, after that, we got Javon Evans talking about the matchup he getting ready to have next week with Randy Orton. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually a matchup I actually want to see. I personally, I really don't even know who's going over. I really don't. But I want to see how well Orton makes this young man look good. You know, I really want to see how well that man, how he makes him look. You know what I'm saying? Then we got to sit down with the Miz old garbage behind, because you know he back on heel mode now. He sat down with Obi Finney and Tony D'Angelo about the matchup that's going to take place next week for the North America Championship. Typical sit down with Miz TV and all that stuff. I'm like, if you've seen them all, you've seen, you know, it is what it is on that. Tony D got it on lock. Because Obi Finney was talking about how everybody claimed they could come for my championship, but nobody has been able to take me down. I'm on Thanos mode right now. Nobody's going to be able to take me down, you know what I'm saying? And Tony D was basically saying, yeah, I was afraid, man. Like, you that guy. Like, I'm the one to be striking fear in everybody, but you got me spooked. But you know what? Just because you got me spooked, I'm going to face my fears. And guess what? Yeah, we faced each other and I lost. But guess what? I'm going to win that championship. Yeah, Tony D got it on lock next week. He's going to win. I'm standing on it. Tony D will become your next North American champion. It is a done deal. So let's see what else happened. It was something else. Oh, that clown Junior, Lexus King, whatever, run around here with the cosplay with the fake beard lineup, fake as heck, and he ran into doggone CM Punk and them quote unquote trying to take a shot at AEW about the young cats in the back, trying to get some wisdom from them, because I'm like, man, listen, he can get all the wisdom on the world. That Lexus King dude is a joke. He is a joke. Listen, he was a joke at AEW. Tony Khan tried to get him over. He's a joke here. Brian Pillman Jr. is a flat-out joke. I don't give a dang what. No, I get that fool to stand and deliver. He has done nothing for me. Just run around here cosplaying with lineups and everything with the Batman beard and all that stuff, looking like a dang joke. Talk about, hey man, I need all the help I can get. Yeah, sit on down somewhere. So CM Punk was in the back, walked up to Trick, told Trick, hey man, I'm calling it down the middle. Trust me, I would love to raise your hand, but I'm calling this match down the middle. He said, I understand, man. You know, I would love to become 2-time NXT World Champion, which is exactly what happened. He did the same thing. He went to All Ego Page locker room. All Ego Page said, "Oh man, get your behind up out of here. I ain't playing with you." You know, he said, "I'm gonna call this match down the middle, man, whether you like it or not." So the main event. I think they was pressed for time on the CW. Oh, let's talk about it. The new theme song is done by 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne. Ladies and gentlemen, man, if I don't know what forced pandering is, I listen. Yes, I don't mind having hip-hop songs for theme songs for wrestling. I am not trying to say that. No, hip-hop and pro wrestling goes hand in hand today. It's very relevant for today. However, forced theme songs that don't work needs to be studied. And listen, we know how Triple H and them move. This fool and them got making a stag for SmackDown. Shawn Michaels say, "Hey man, we're going to get Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz to do the theme song for NXT on CW." Ladies and gentlemen, the last theme song that Wayne did that was actually good was the Undisputed theme song. That's all I'm giving. This song with him and 2 Chainz, I've heard better. Real talk, I've heard better. But and then we got Sexy Red pulling up next week. Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Like, the E is so, I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. Like, what are we doing over there, man? Y'all think this is something fun? This ain't funny. This is not funny at all. This is disrespectful. I don't give a damn what nobody has to say. You bringing Sexy Red up there to perform? Are you, Michaels, have you lost your mind? Have you been hanging out with Triple H? Speaking of which, both of them, but Michaels came out there talking, and then HOO silly stuff gonna pull up, talk about some, "Are you ready for NXT?" Man, sit on down somewhere. Now we got Sexy Red pulling up. Bro, listen, man, look, man, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to the woman. I'm not, but bro, that's not it. You can find somebody way better than that. I'm serious, man. What are we doing? What are we doing, man? I don't get it, man. This stuff is dumb. I genuinely don't understand it, man. I'm trying to understand it, but I really don't. Anyway, the main event. Excuse me. Trick got it done. Trick is the 2-time NXT World Champion. He jumped into CM Punk's arms, basically, you know, because he was he got thrown into him and he jumped in his arms, and then he just, because what's his name tried to do to go to sleep. All Ego Page tried to do to go to sleep, and it didn't work. So then he did his trick and move on him, and he got the dub. So he's the 2-time NXT champion. All right, Shawn Michaels, this is the 2nd time he has the title. I'm going to be watching carefully. I'm going to be watching carefully how you book him. Now, the question is, what happens next? I say the same thing. Every time somebody new wins the championship, what's next? What's next? That's all that matters. What is next? Congratulations, my brother got the championship back. Great. What is next? That's all I'm going to say. I ain't really got nothing else to say. That's my honest review. Decent show, you know, but there's a lot of pandering going on. A lot. Theme song, Sexy Red coming up there to perform, which is a lot. Like I say, if you gonna do something and make it be genuine. I don't want pandering for absolutely no reason. Yeah, what's up? Nah. But it is what it is. That's my honest thoughts on NXT TakeOver Chicago, because that's basically what it was. It was pretty much a TakeOver Chicago on CW. That's basically what it was. That's that. So tonight is the 5th anniversary of AEW Dynamite. Yes, obviously, you know, we're going to get great wrestling. Tony Khan got his big announcement, which I pray to God is a doggone streaming service. That's all I really care about. And that's that. So I'll see y'all cats more than likely tomorrow. If I get back to it, try to make sure I be consistent. Come to y'all with an honest review or recap on what I thought about the 5th anniversary of Dynamite. So I'll let y'all know exactly what to do. Hit the comment section up. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. I'll talk to y'all cats later. I'll let you go.